On this episode, we discuss best non-political president, what does 2021 have in store for us, and weird eating habits. Stick around. This is ill-advised. Hey, Paso, boys and girls, and welcome back to the Ill-Advised Podcast, the podcast that's bold enough to say everything that you're thinking. If this is your first time tuning in, do us a favor and go ahead and go over to our social media pages at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're even on TikTok, ladies and gentlemen. We offer up a lot of free content over there. Things like memes, pretty funny memes. Some
pictures.
Exclusive pictures, some previews of episodes to come, things like that. And if you like what you see, do us another favor and go on over to our Patreon page at www.patreon.com/the Ill-Advised Podcast.
Yep.
And for as little as $2 a month,
$2,
you can literally help produce this podcast.
Oh yeah.
Money from our patrons goes to things like studio equipment, and better quality recordings, just to give the people what they want. So head on over there. Anything you can do helps us a great deal.
Absolutely.
Now, let's get down to business. My name is Jared, and with me, as always, are my cohorts Gabe and Chris. How are you guys doing tonight?
Dude, we're
doing good.
We're great.
I'm doing good.
Good.
Grand.
I'm good now.
You're good now.
Splendid.
I'm good now. I wasn't good a few days ago.
What happened?
So I wanted to call you guys. I wanted to talk to you guys.
Hold on. That was a deep sigh. That was a deep sigh. That was one of the deepest sighs I've ever heard come out of Chris's mouth.
Yeah. What? That sounded bad. Anyway, I don't want to go down that road.
Okay.
I don't want to go down that road.
I've seen a lot of things come out of his mouth.
I'm better now. I wasn't good a couple days ago. Mm-hmm. And I actually experienced something that was probably downright life-changing. And it was life-changing not because of ultimately what happened, but it was life-changing because of what I had to go through during this time. What I experienced and how it changed me.
Like, how long ago was this?
Do tell.
Just a few days ago.
Word?
Just a few days ago. So I was at the day job, and it was probably, I want to say, it wasn't even in the afternoon yet. I think it was like 10:30, maybe before 11 o'clock.
Mid-morning.
About mid-morning.
Okay.
And
that'd have been an easier.
I had a
thing
cup
to
of
say,
coffee.
or whatever.
I had a drink.
That's good.
I had a cup of coffee, and I'm not even going to say it was the coffee. I don't think it was the coffee that set me down this path of uncertainty, fear, regret.
Did you have an anxiety attack?
I did, but I'll tell you why. So I'm at my office, and for those that don't know, I'm in sales, and I'm in my computer at my desk, and I'm responding to some emails and
Sales. He doesn't work at a prison.
I'm in and
So I got it right?
huh?
I got it right?
What?
You really had an anxiety attack?
I'll tell you.
Word?
So I'm sitting there, and
Just
I'm about halfway through my cup of coffee, and I had this like rush of like heat, and I'm being serious. I had like this heat wave hit me.
Oh, I know exactly where this is going.
And it kind of started like on this inside. It kind of radiated out, and I'm not joking. I'm being serious. Like it felt like you know how like women say they have hot flashes. Mm-hmm. It was like a hot flash. It like inside out, and I remember I was at my laptop, and it like hit me, and I sat back, and I just had this overwhelming feeling, and then in a split second later, I had to shit. And I stood straight up.
To shit?
Just straight up. Like, no. Like, usually in life, when you have to shit, there's a lot of checkpoints that you hit before I got to poop to I'm shitting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I skipped all 20 of those motherfuckers. And I stood straight up and in a split second was able to clench my cheeks. And I'm like, it's here. Like, what happened? Like, what happened to steps 2 through 20? Like, it's here. And it's like there.
It's like getting out of the shower, just stepping out of the shower, and someone rings the doorbell.
No, like, and I stood up, and then my first reaction is, we only have one bathroom, and I just saw someone go in it.
Oh no.
Yes. So, and I'm sitting there, and then like I hear the vent turn on because behind my wall is the bathroom. So I hear the vent turn on, and the lid put down. And I go, no, like whoever just went in there is taking their time. Yeah. They got work to put in.
Yeah.
And my work's here. It's done. So like I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, this is okay. I got this. And you know how like you can tell like when you're shitting, like it's a firm or it's not firm? This was not firm.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there at my desk, and like my boss happens to like walk past me. I don't even think he realized what I was doing, but I might as well have been like pledging the allegiance to the flag. Like that's how resolute and salute I'm in. So he walks up. I'm like, fuck, what am I gonna do? Like my luck, someone's gonna fucking call me. They're gonna say, hey, Chris, come on over here real quick. And I'm like, I'm looking at my computer from a standing distance. You know? I'm busy, you know. So okay, so anyway,
trying out a new angle.
So so. I thought to myself, like, okay, well, like, I'm in a weird predicament. Like, I can't move.
Did you say predicament?
Predicament.
Is that what you said?
I'm in a weird predicament. I can't move. I can't even like my legs.
I think it's predicament.
What did I say?
You said predicament.
Predicament? Is that a predicament?
It's a predicament.
Well, you know what it was? It was a predicament. That's what I was at right now. Okay.
Did you hear that?
And my thighs were shaking. Like my thighs were shaking. Like because. And I'm going to say
they were trying to predict what was going to happen.
I was about 16 seconds from the standing position to this moment in time. 16 seconds has gone by. And my thighs are shaking. Like, I can't move.
That's 2 bull rides.
Dude, 16 seconds of pure fear. But then, all of a sudden, like, I feel like this calm, this peace, this tranquility, it went back in. I got
Did it come out?
Second chance. No. You know how like you can try hard enough to win? It's like a face-off and like you can possibly push it, you know, come back another day.
Oh, it hurts.
It went back. And I was like, okay, like I'm good.
Did it not feel like you took a soldering iron to the colon?
No. So like I survived. I was able to walk, so I was like, shit, we gotta go. So like I walk out of the office and I go to the door and it's still locked and somebody's still in there. And I'm thinking, this isn't good. So like I knocked on the door and like I hear the person is like, I'll be out in a minute. And I'm like, well, you don't want to like say I'm about to shit myself like a 2-year-old. So it's like
you've already been in there for 16 seconds. No. How long do you need?
I know, right? Well, no, this is about like almost going on a minute by this point. So I was like, okay, yeah, no problem, no worry. False sense of security, right? So then I'm thinking to myself, what if I made him feel like I got plenty of time? It's not a big deal. It's not a rush. I nearly shit myself in the office, right? And there's not a very good vent system in there, and it would have been bad. So I was like, I gotta step out, right?
It's not a good vent system. Okay, so
I walk away from the bathroom, and guess what? The heat wave, the hot flash, all over again.
Round 2.
I was like, I'm not gonna survive this one. There's not a second chance. I skipped all the steps. I'm gonna shit. So, like, I go outside. Like, my first instinct is, like a fucking dog, I gotta go shit. I go outside. Like, the bathroom's locked. Somebody's in there. So, I go outside, and I'm like a fucking dog looking for a place to die. I'm like, this is it.
Not
like,
to shit?
No.
You just gave up already.
No, like, I there's not very many opportunities where you realize, like, the bathroom's gonna open up in a second. This is it. I've got to go find somewhere to shit now. At work. The problem is, I'm in a very high traffic area. The only place to shit that's, remotely away from anybody is so far away, I'd have to take a golf cart to go. I'm like, I'm going to shit by my car or I'm going to shit by the door of the office. So where do I go? I'm like, well, I got to get as far away as possible from the door. So I make it to the side of the carport. I'm like, this is it. This is where I'm going to shit. Like,
That's the spot right there.
This is where I'm at now. This is where I'm at. I think to myself, I'm like, it feels like it's going to be fast because like it feels like it's all there. Like this isn't going to be one of those like this is a triple flusher. This is like, so I started thinking to myself, I'm like, well, this is going to get on my pants. I'm not very limber, like I'm not going to be able to like sit down in a squat position. It's going to get on my boots. So I'm like, okay, this is it. This is where I'm going to go. This is where I'm going to go, right? So then I was like, I can't. I can't do it now. I can't. I'm going to fucking hold it. I bared down so bad and so hard. I bit my lip and I did not want to shit. I held it and held it and held it and held it. And I got past it. I was given a third chance. I ran to the fucking door and it's still locked.
Oh, shit.
Okay, the person's still in there. Okay, so I sat by the door and I'm just sitting there shaking. And the person that I knew was in there just walked past me. And I'm like, what the fuck? Who's in the bathroom now? Ooh. So then I go to turn the knob and it's still locked. He locked the door behind him and there's nobody in the bathroom.
How do you lock the door behind you?
By locking the door and shutting the door behind you.
Oh, it's one of those little things from the inside?
So I had to get one of the guys to open up the door and finally help me. And I had to tell him, like, I'm about to shit myself.
Bro, that is karma is what that is. That is karma visiting upon your head.
Yeah, but
for locking yourself in the bathroom after getting blackout drunk on Bud Ice.
Yeah, but how often do you have to, like, seriously, like, how often do you have to go that back? Anyways, I sat down and it went to town.
Boom.
Yeah, dude. It even had overspray. Like oversplash.
Yeah. Did you have to clean the back of the toilet?
Yeah. Dude, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. I felt like, and afterwards, after it was all done, like I felt like dizzy. I started like, I was like, no, I did. Like, so like it was coming out with such a force. I kind of just like leaned up against the side of the wall. I just closed my eyes and it just came out. Like, I just need just like lean up against the wall and I'll be okay. I just can't, you had to ground yourself like you're shitting, not outside, but in privacy, in the bathroom.
I'm picturing you taking a shit like in the finish him animation on the original Mortal Kombat where they're just like...
Well, I felt that way up here, but all I remember is like just shitting, and it was just with such force and such speed, and I just like leaned up against the wall. I'm like, oh, thank you, and just went to town.
Hell yeah.
And I finally got done, and I walked out, and everybody was looking at me like not any wiser of what was happening, and anyways, it was bad.
Damn.
So today's roundtable was about the sweet release of Chris's colon.
Hey, and almost having to shit. I mean, like, the alternative was I was going to shit. Like, it would have been one of those moments. I would have had a customer pull up. My boss would have came out. I was a grown man shitting himself. And that was the other alternative. Shit myself.
Wow.
And this wouldn't have been a contained shit. This would have been, like... Everywhere. It would have been bad.
It was messy.
You weren't there. How do you know?
Well, he just said there were splatters and shit everywhere.
Yeah, dude, it was
overspray.
Bad. It was one of those, like, you had to utilize the janitorial tools and supplies.
Yeah, I've definitely been there.
Yeah.
Like, you need a mop sink.
Huh?
You need like a mop sink in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Anyways. So I feel better now though.
Okay.
I have those moments.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Well, let's take a quick break. Pay some bills.
Yes.
Come back and we'll get this podcast started, guys.
Did you pay the bill?
What bill?
God damn it, Gabe.
What?
All of a sudden. Hey guys.
Huh.
The store.
What store?
The Ill-Advised Podcast Store.
Not Walmart?
No, the official Ill-Advised Podcast merchandise store.
What that website do?
It has all of the official Ill-Advised swag.
Oh shit.
Like cups, beanies,
And shirts?
and shirts.
What?
And more?
Yes, more. Like the fall line. Blankets, hoodies, and sweatshirts.
Holy shit!
Go buy yourself some stuff, guys. The Ill-Advised Store. You know where you can go?
Where?
Our Facebook page. You gotta subscribe and like our Facebook page and go hit the shop tab while you're there and buy some stuff.
Now do it.
We need a payday,
Yes.
not the candy bar.
I like candy bars.
We need money.
Candy bars.
All right, welcome back. The next thing we're going to talk about is actually brought up by one of our good friends and viewers, Allison Luna.
What's up, Allison?
Allison, thank you very much for enjoying our show and keeping in touch with us. But
Bless your heart.
This was actually brought up by you, and I think we're going to cover this, fellas. I think it's who would you think would be the best president, but a non-political figure to be president?
Okay.
You follow me?
Best non-political person
To be for president.
that would be a good president.
Yeah, like starting tomorrow. If
Okay.
we had a different president tomorrow, like
Or maybe just after the election.
yeah, after the election. Let's
Okay,
go there.
that'd be good. Yeah.
So, any ideas, guys? What do you think?
Okay, so best non-political person to be president. Man, I wish I had done some thinking about this.
That's actually a really good question. And
Well, would we want it to be okay? I'm gonna go industry wise. Let's knock out industries. I don't think I would want it to be any kind of movie star, in my opinion. I don't want it to be a movie star,
okay.
and I don't think it needs to be anybody in the business world either. So
Okay. Yeah. Business and politics are kind of intertwined right now.
and Hollywood's so political, anyways.
Okay.
Who would you choose?
My choice right here. Listen, guys, as president
Just
of the
tell us.
I'm going to shh.
But now I can't say
Shut
mine 'cause
up.
you said non-Hollywood.
You
jackass.
you can say Hollywood. I'm not gonna do Hollywood.
I think,
Why
yeah,
don't
Chris
you
is
go
just
first,
putting
Gabe?
constraints
Why
on
don't you just go
himself.
get?
No, mine's best. I'm going to save mine for last.
Okay.
Because mine's going to stomp all over you, motherfucker.
I'm sure it's Violent J. Anyway, so right, what we need
wow.
as a president is a leader,
Oh.
someone who's going to take charge,
Oh.
Someone fearless.
someone who can
Lead the way.
pick himself up by the bootstraps and lead a medieval army of peasants to fight back against the undead.
What?
Ash for president. Ash from
Ash
the Evil Dead
Yes.
for president of the United States.
nice.
Here's the slogan.
Okay.
Ash for president. Suck my boomstick.
That's nice. I
Boom.
like that.
I was thinking you're talking
That's
about
good.
Ash from like Pokemon.
Yeah,
but-
because he has like
Ash.
a fucking chainsaw.
Here's the deal. He's got a sawed-off shotgun. He's got a fucking chainsaw for a hand.
well,
No, shut up.
how's he gonna
No,
shake people's hands?
Your argument is invalid. He's got a regular hand. That's what he shoots a
But you
shotgun
don't shake with your left. You shake with your right.
I think
When
his
the president does it, it's not illegal. He's got a chainsaw for a hand. He's got a shotgun. He led an army of peasants in medieval times to fend off the undead, including an evil version of himself
In part 2?
in Army of Darkness, yeah. This guy literally faced his doppelganger head on with a fair amount of slapstick comedy, and he did it in fucking style. He time traveled. Best yet, he shops smart. He shops S-Mart. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk.
I just feel like he's gonna get us in a lot of Middle Eastern war conflicts, man.
Medieval, not Middle Eastern. Wrong with you?
I think he's just gonna get us into more wars,
Bro, he's going to hand out the punishments. He's going to be the one sawing off the hands of the thieves.
Yeah, I mean, the Taliban tried that; it didn't work well.
They still do it.
I know. I don't know.
Seems to work.
I don't know. 2-cycle oil chainsaw, like that kind of chainsaw.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with the movie. I never saw the end of it.
Of course not.
I saw the first one where the deer laughs and screams and yells in the cabin. That one's kind of freaky.
He has overcome.
Same guy though, right?
Yes, that's Ash. He's overcome so much adversity from the Necronomicon,
Didn't he cut his hand off in that
from
episode?
the undead. Yeah, because evil infected his hand.
He chopped it off with an axe, I think is what it was.
Yeah. And then he put a fucking chainsaw
I just don't
in
think
there.
that'd be a good president.
He's resourceful. He went in the woodshed a fucking woodshed in the middle of the woods and fashioned a chainsaw, a mechanical chainsaw hand out of parts that were literally just there.
Yeah, I think he's a little bit too aggressive for me.
Okay, well, you're a pussy, so
I like it, Jared. I like it.
thank you. What's your choice, Chris?
I don't have
Mr.
one
Know-It-All?
yet. I don't have one
Mr.
yet.
Too aggressive.
He doesn't have one yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and say mine.
Okay.
Like I don't think I honestly admit, like I thought I had a badass one, but I think yours tops mine. That was pretty fucking solid.
So
Vote
then
Ash.
So then you don't
Vote
have to
for
go.
Ash.
So I'll go then. No, go ahead.
No, but like in my choice, man, like I was thinking like kind of like in this not necessarily like the same aspect,
Shut up.
but that same kind of like take charge kind of guy. Like I ain't gonna take your shit, or I'm gonna gouge out your eyeballs and skull fuck you. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about R. Lee fucking Ermey, the legend, the iconic fucking vet. You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, that's a bad.
That's the one
motherfucker.
where he got pissed when that one dude had the Danishes and the donuts. Or whatever.
Yes,
Just went
Private
apeshit
pile.
on-
Yeah.
pile.
Oh, yeah.
that's a bad son of a bitch, dude. If he ran this fucking country, dude,
Him
I'll
and
tell you what.
Bolton would get along just fine.
You'd have to bring him back from the dead, but yeah.
True.
He passed
and
away.
Ash.
He passed away. They both passed away
Yes.
Yeah, they're both
in
dead.
real life.
No, Ash
I
didn't
think
die.
I think Ash was fiction.
Yeah, for sure, but he'd still be a badass president.
Yeah, they still both
Prove
of
me
them.
wrong.
Both of them.
Both
would still
of them.
Be.
Both of them.
See, what if
I just don't
Separate
see
timeline.
president, vice president? Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
What a sweet government that would be.
Blank check for military spending right there.
I just don't think either one of them could shake hands of 500 people at a graduation ceremony without
There
killing
wouldn't be
somebody.
a lot of baby kissing. I'll tell you that much.
You'd be like screaming and yelling, "Hurry up!" and then walking the stage. I don't understand. Like,
say, "Groovy."
how would what would his campaign be like? I mean, like his political rallies. I mean, it'd just be a bunch of screaming and
Yeah,
yelling.
he'd just be screaming at motherfuckers.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude, I think R. Lee Ermey would fuck some shit up as president.
Don't say that. That's
Well,
not.
I don't mean it like that, but like,
You're not going to get people to vote for you by saying, "As president, I'll fuck shit up."
but no, like he ain't gonna take shit. He's gonna stand behind this country, and he ain't gonna fucking because he's an old vet, military, an actual fucking drill sergeant and shit. He can fucking,
Oh yeah.
Damn, dude.
You don't put up with no shit.
yeah, he don't take shit.
I guess. I mean, so I guess it's
like
my
it.
turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Or do you got something?
Yeah, I got something. I just think you kind of stepped outside the box when you talked about the Ash guy.
Okay.
Okay. Gabe, I think, is just feeding off the teat of John Bolton.
I feel like Gabe just watched Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, haven't. It's just a really good movie.
Okay.
If I had to choose somebody to be a president, this person I think embodies just enough masculinity, manly manness. But at the same time, is not afraid to smile and have a good time and make you feel like he'd be America's grandpa at the same time. I think even when he was in his young days, he was awesome. And even old, he's awesome. I think he has a reputation that follows him with just enough class, but again, just enough badass.
Okay.
I think he is.
Say his name, Chris. Just say it. Just say it, Chris. Just say it.
The ninth wonder of the world. I think he's just awesome. I think he's Chuck Norris.
China, the wrestler?
Chuck Norris.
Oh, Chuck Norris?
Nice.
Yeah. And the thing about Chuck Norris, man, is like I think he could slip into any like geopolitical debate or roundtable with any political leaders, and I think he could you'd be like, dude, he looks. Come sit down. And the door would shut, and you would hear a loud bang, and then he would walk out, and pieces of every parts of their bodies would be splattered against the walls, and nobody would know how it happened other than Chuck Norris just left.
That's true.
I mean, he can gargle. He can gargle peanut butter. I mean, this is Chuck Norris, man. He can slam a revolving door shut.
He would get a phone call on the red phone and just be like, yeah, and then just roundhouse kick whoever he's on the line with, just through the phone.
You remember that saying? Who's the guy who invented the phone?
Graham Bell?
Alexander Graham Bell. Woohoo! Alexander Graham Bell had 2 calls waiting, or two missed calls from Chuck Norris when he first admitted the phone. I think I screwed that joke up. Anyway.
Yeah.
But also
You did. It was terrible.
But Chuck Norris can like wear the cowboy hat and the boots, and at the same time like close the door and come back out in a complete full metal jacket.
What the
What?
Gabe.
Gabe sounds like he's shooting lasers. Got a ray gun over there.
I meant to say an army uniform.
Gabe's voice is shot, by the way.
but it came out as a full
He
metal
coughed.
jacket.
He coughed too hard and blew a vocal cord, whatever that
So
means.
that's what he says. Anyways, I don't know. I think Chuck Norris would be awesome. I've never seen him do a whole lot of martial arts. I heard from somebody that he knows how to do martial arts. But I think he could just
You heard from somebody that what?
yeah. I heard from somebody he could do martial arts.
That's it?
Didn't he
You've
star
heard-
in the movie Sidekicks?
Yes.
That was awesome.
He was Bruce Lee's student.
And he actually was in a movie, Bruce Lee. He was actually a bad guy in Bruce Lee.
What was that? Tower? It was the...
I don't remember what it was, but he had I don't know.
I can't
He's the only person that is not ashamed of all his freaking hairy body. Like he takes his shirt off and it's just like hairy back and chest.
I disagree.
like
Sean
Hugh Jackman.
Connery.
Huh?
Sean Connery.
Hugh Jackman.
I don't
Which one's
remember seeing
hairy?
any of their bodies without hair on it.
Sean Connery, Hugh Jackman.
I don't know. Sean Connery had the...
But I also feel like
tuft.
But
The
here's the
rug of
problem.
love.
But y'all's 2 suggestions, like
Funny.
if like they walked into like a sick children's hospital, it's not going to be a pretty sight. You're going to make kids more sad.
Bro.
Chuck
Ash,
Norris walks into a freaking hospital, makes them glad.
Bro, Ash, he has a soft side. Maybe
What?
not a lot. He has a soft side. Maybe not a lot of people have seen
Is it the part that's attached to the chainsaw, or
I don't know how to answer that question.
I was confused on what to say too.
the soft side?
I mean, yeah.
He's not going to go into a children's hospital and make people happy. He's going to walk out of there and say, "I slipped and fell on this kid's face with my chainsaw."
I mean, I feel like as president, he could take the chainsaw off every now and then, and maybe because he has a metal glove, a mechanical metal glove.
Is it full metal?
It's full metal. It's got Arlie Ermy stamped on the side of it. It's a full metal glove.
It's like off Chuck. It's like off Bruce Lee. That one guy that has a metal hand. Boom! Let's get out of here! Smack!
So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say my choice is better.
No.
Yeah,
I honestly think yours is the best.
No, I don't.
I agree. You're outvoted. It doesn't matter. Shut up.
Damn it. Okay. Anyways,
Okay.
so anyways, mine's better. But go ahead.
Sure.
What's next?
Whatever you want to say. Well, I mean, I feel like honestly, any of those candidates could probably deliver us into the next year like a champ.
Yeah.
I mean, as we know, 2020 has been so completely
Fuck.
fucked.
Almost in a way where it's not even fun. It's like you almost kind of sit back and you're like, where the fuck's the camera?
Yeah.
Like, who's filming this?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
this
somewhere
is not...
Ashton Kutcher is just laughing his ass
Yeah.
off in a van
in a
somewhere.
van somewhere down the road.
Yeah, he's gonna get murdered after this. But like 2020 is literally gonna become a verb. It's
Yeah.
gonna become an adjective for how shitty
It's going to have all parts of speech.
something is. Yes, yeah, it's gonna be.
You got
It's gonna
2020'd.
It's gonna be another cuss word.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, 2020 has been so just completely fucked up. My question is, what does 2021 have in store for us? What does the next year have in store for us? Is it going to be worse? Is it going to be better? Can it get worse?
It's like that force of nature. Like, is 2020, like, you almost have to personify 2020. 2020 is a living, breathing force, right? Like, that's just like shitting on us.
Yeah.
Kind of like Mike Holland just giving out at work, right?
Yep.
So, is that force collectively every year thereafter, or are they individual forces? So was 2020 a bitch, and is 2021 coming in and saying, you know what? They've had enough.
I kind of feel that way. I
Let's
kind of
give
feel.
Do you have a colostomy bag that just like had like a hole just got popped or something?
I was trying to be indiscreet.
Does your
about
dick have a blow off valve on it?
Fuck it, might as well finish now.
So I mean, like 2021's like, look, they've had enough.
Yeah,
Like, maybe
I
we
feel
should give 'em
like
a break.
there's got to be like a yin and yang. We're either getting yinned or we're getting yanged right now.
We already been yanged. We're about to get yanged.
I feel like we're getting yanged.
So this is the pendulum coming back the opposite direction.
That's
right
what
now.
That's how I kind of feel.
we're
like
on the
it
back
has to get better in 2021. If it doesn't,
So what ways would
Then
it get better?
fuck.
Because I think we need to explore which ways it could get worse. But before we do, let's lighten the load. In what ways could it get better? We got a vaccine coming from the you know what virus.
okay, yeah,
Hopefully.
we got a vaccine coming.
We got a presidential election that's about to pass. Somebody's going to be happy. Somebody's going to be mad.
Half of the country is going to be happy. Half of the country is going to be just. I feel like. I feel like no matter who wins, cities are going to burn.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Dude, it's going to get worse.
And here's the thing, like with the mail-in voting and all that stuff, it's just going to prolong everything,
Yeah.
possibly into 2021. So,
But going into it, so hopefully there'll be a completion. So
well, let's not delve too much into
so
politics. We already did.
hopefully
the presidential thing.
we'll have a vaccine. Hopefully we'll be able to make it through the election and something won't be burnt.
Things are starting to. Hopefully, we'll be able to get rid of these.
What
Damn
about
masks.
those? What about those? Yeah, maybe we don't have to wear masks anymore. I really feel like you know. At one time I was watching something on China, and I was like, that would suck to have to wear masks all the time. Thanks, China. The Hornets, the Death Hornets. I haven't heard anything a lot about that anymore.
Yeah, those.
Yeah,
those
they came and gone.
They bounced the
they
fuck
went
out.
pretty much as soon as they came.
Yeah, they bounced the fuck out.
Wasn't
They
a
were
big deal.
They were like, shit, this is.
They're like they got these Americans got enough shit to deal with. We're
not hanging around.
gonna go
here.
back to Asia.
What else bad happened in 2020?
I think there's a meteor supposed to hit like the day before the election.
But I think there's like 3 meteors that are supposed to have hit like this year.
They're supposed to come close, but I believe NASA has already. They haven't launched anything. They're planning a launch to basically. I think it's just like a collision satellite with maybe some sort of payload, if I remember correctly.
You being serious?
Yeah. And it's basically it's going to hit the bigger of the asteroids, and the gravitational pull from that asteroid getting flung even just fractionally off course will over a distance of millions and millions of miles or kilometers for our European folks.
That's a
That
lot
sounds
of
like that
bro
movie.
science there, bro.
A lot of bro science to it. There's a lot of bro science in NASA.
Damn, did you hear that?
I'm actually heading up the bro science fringe science NASA division. That's a new division. I'm heading it up. I just made it up.
I think Chuck Norris just told it to get the fuck out.
It may be the case.
I think that's what happened.
It may be the case.
We got meteors. UFOs were showing up.
And
yeah,
the government's not
New
even
Jersey?
denying the shit anymore.
That's fun. That's fun. I'm glad they're not. They're just like, you know what? We got Corona to worry about.
Yeah,
now,
you know what? Fuck it. This is what's going on.
They've been here the whole time.
There's aliens shooting our shit down.
Aliens, the virus. We may have a vaccine. So I mean, but I don't think anybody got. I don't. There's no disappearance. There's no crop circles. So I think they bounced out too, like with the Hornets. They're like, nope, we'll come back later.
Crop circles? I didn't hear anything about that.
No, there isn't
it's,
any.
It's,
So
it's been a while since crop circles have been around.
yeah, well,
okay.
I think people were doing that. But
Yeah.
okay, so I guess are we on we're on the upside now? We're on the downward trend.
I feel like we're on the downhill slide. I feel like we'll be able to eat in crowded restaurants and go to football games. I'm so happy that football is back on TV.
So what does 2021 have to offer then? So is it going to be a good thing? Or is
I think-
2021 going to say they've had enough?
I think 2021 I think it's going to be a good thing. I think it's going to be a ray of sunshine.
It's got to be, right?
It's got to be.
Gabe?
I think it was Harvey Dent that said, "The night is always darkest before the dawn." Correct me if I'm wrong, folks. But he said that in Batman: The Dark Knight.
But what if it's not? What if it's not going to get better?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it is.
Yeah.
I think
What if you
2021
think
is
it's
going to
almost
be worse.
What if you think it's almost dawn, but it's only like midnight?
I don't know. What do you think, Gabe?
I think it's going to get worse. I mean, there's all the fucking violence, all the fucking people killing each other.
Yeah.
The fucking it's. I don't think it's going to be a good thing. Now, honestly, I think like 2022 will start to clear off a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think this pandemic is going to get just a little bit worse.
Yeah. Flu season's coming around the corner.
It is the fucking around election time. I believe violence is going to increase a little bit.
Yeah, there could be some upset
I
people.
think there's going to be a lot of shit going on.
You think maybe we
honestly.
should just kind of just bunker at the house, get some popcorn, and watch some mob movies?
That's that. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like mob movies.
But I mean, beyond just like the violence, like what I mean, because I think we're all kind of anticipating some very upset people. But I think 2020, violence aside, brought some really out of left field shit. Mm-hmm. So like, what worse could happen?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, so what other? I mean, could like 2021 bring other things? I mean, like, I don't really know beyond another pandemic. God forbid.
I mean, Cardi B's already released a hit, so hopefully we won't hear from her for another year or so.
Hell yeah.
So I mean, I don't know.
Joe Rogan got a spot on Spotify, so already we're in good shape.
Yeah. He's
That's
under fire.
That's something that that's
but
true.
whatever. I mean, like I said, I feel like there has to be a yin to the yang.
So 2021 is going to be a good year, though.
I hope so. I'm an optimist, though.
Okay.
Gabe's obviously a pessimist.
Gabe's like someone broke the light bulb.
Yeah.
Ain't no light here.
No. No.
I think there's going to be one more thing that's going to happen. I don't know what it is. But I feel like there's going to be another shoe that'll drop. I don't know if it's going to come from, in the political world, supernatural world, in industry. I just feel like something big is going to happen. And I don't really know what it is. I just think it's going to be one more. I think 2021, there's no choice but for it to be something else that's just going to happen.
Something big's coming.
So you think it's going to be bad? So you think 20? You're on Gabe's side.
I don't necessarily think it's going to be bad. I just think it could be something that's just going to change the way society. I think it's going to make us change. It's going to make us do an about face in some capacity, like we had to mess with, like with Corona.
Conform to new standards.
And we're going to have a new standard and something new. I think it's just going to make us have to redesign the way the social norm is.
Do you think masks will ever go away?
I think masks are definitely going to go away in 2021. I think by the end of 2021, it's going to be like it was when masks first started getting introduced. I think there's going to be enough vaccines. I think there's going to be enough herd immunity where I think the demand for it is going to be less, and I think it's going to be the social stigma of not wearing one. People are going to be more complacent. I think they're going to be like, I think people are going to get tired of calling people out for not wearing it.
I don't think that'll ever happen.
Yeah, because you still got those jackasses everywhere.
Karens love calling people out for not wearing masks.
I don't know.
I kind of feel like we're
maybe Yellowstone's going to erupt. I heard some conspiracies about that.
I thought it erupted like 2 weeks or a week after you left.
I think a new geyser developed.
Yeah, if Yellowstone erupted, we'd be dead.
Or at least we'd be in bad shape here in North Texas.
That
what? Maybe
away?
we need to do conspiracies the next time. Best conspiracies.
Ooh.
Well, we really need to get into
That's a
deep
rabbit
conspiracy.
hole right there.
Okay.
That is a rabbit hole.
All right.
Easy, Gabe.
Hey, real quick, let's do a quick lightning round. We're going to wrap this episode up, but we're going to do one more quick topic from the wonderful Allison Luna. Strange eating habits, lightning round. Who wants to go first? I'll go first, since y'all are not thinking.
I was trying.
Okay. I have a weird eating habit.
What do you do?
I have to have something on, and I have to watch TV while I eat.
Yeah, you do. You can't eat during commercials.
I won't eat during commercials. Thank God I stream stuff now. But okay.
You don't?
My food will be ice cold. I gotta have something in front of my face. I will freaking spend 30 minutes, but I gotta watch something.
It's been since you were a kid.
Yeah.
I've always thought that shit was weird.
It really has been. It has been.
Oh, yeah.
So lightning round. I gotta have something to watch if I eat. Weird eating habit. Who's next?
Gabe.
Shit. I don't have one.
He likes to eat shit.
Jared.
Gabe likes to eat shit. All right.
A lot of people call that scat, but whatever. Anyway, honestly, like, I don't know why, because I can't fucking use them, but like I love to eat shit with chopsticks. Like, have you ever tried to eat rice with chopsticks?
You like eating shit with chopsticks.
No, well, yeah.
You're much more elegant than I am.
He uses it. You better clarify. You like eating shit with chopsticks?
I like to try and eat food with chopsticks.
Okay, gotcha.
Trying to eat food, I don't know why. Like, I just
Are you talking about like hot dogs, or are you talking about like Chinese
fuck
food?
it, whatever. You ever try to eat rice with chopsticks?
Yeah.
You'll lose weight quick. It's fucking hard, but I don't know. It's just like every time I go to a Chinese restaurant, I steal like 3 or 4 pairs of chopsticks. I've got a fucking drawer full of chopsticks that have never been used.
You get carpal tunnel by the time you're done.
Yeah.
You're like, how was your rice? It was amazing, man. It was good.
I gotta put like a little roll of paper and like rubber bands around
cheat.
it.
You cheat.
Sometimes.
You just get a spoon.
If I'm hungry, yeah. A lot of the time, I literally just end up breaking them and getting a fork. But I don't know.
You ever separate the ones that come in the fast food? Like you separate it and see if you can get a clean break.
Oh, yeah.
There's something I don't know if it's true or not, but like if you get a clean break, that means like shit's going good with your friends. If you break it, it's like all bass backwards. Gabe's talking shit about us again.
Oh,
you know what I
wow.
mean?
That's really cool. Gabe, what's your thing?
Weird eating habits.
Weird eating habits.
You used to eat beef jerky every time you drank.
I still do.
Let me see.
Oh, yeah.
This really weird thing I used
He's going to demonstrate for us.
Well, no, but like this really weird thing I used to do is like back when Golden Corral was open, I used to go to the buffet and get like a stack of macaroni, like a scoop of macaroni or two.
How do you stack macaroni?
No, like
A lot of time.
a scoop, and then I would get like a scoop of taco meat and put it in the middle, and then I would eat it.
He
It was
talked
really
about
good.
this on episode 2, season 1, I think.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
I did. You know what? Yeah, I did. That's not weird. You know what's really good?
It's not weird.
Dipping fucking popcorn in mustard. That's pretty good. Is that
You do
weird?
that?
It's good.
You dip popcorn and mustard.
It's good. I love it.
Okay, how the fuck you got mustard popcorn up in your fucking cranium and you lead with macaroni and beef?
It's called Hamburger Helper.
Yeah,
It comes in a
dog.
box.
I'm just thinking of really good food snack combinations.
Mustard and popcorn is not a really good food
Hey, do you
snack
remember?
combination.
Hey, do you remember when he used to come to the house?
Strange. It's strange.
Hey,
It's strange.
Hey! Remember when you used to come to the house and you put beef jerky? He would sit there and like mess with it until he got all the casing separated from
Yeah.
the meat.
I still try to do that, but this one doesn't do that. That's the
Hey.
only thing I don't like about No Man's Land.
Don't shake his right hand.
No, Gabe.
Yeah, because I went and peed earlier and I didn't wash my hand.
Gabe.
There was lightning around for you.
Gabe loves to savor
The flavor.
meat in his mouth.
The one that comes out of his package and apparently his pants. So anyways.
We learned a lot of new things today, didn't we?
So that was lightning
children?
round. Allison Luna, thank you so much for actually almost in an inquisitive way sponsoring this show.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Allison. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you, Allison.
Couldn't
I
have
miss
done
you.
it without
Haven't seen
you.
you since Subway that one time.
I've never met you, but awesome.
She's cool.
You're cool.
You should go see him more often in the subway. Ask for the meatballs.
Chris, goddammit, you're not supposed to say that.
You said it last episode.
You said it in the episode.
Oh,
Like,
shit, I did.
yeah.
You talked all about it.
Oh, that's right.
What are you mad at me for? Good Lord.
I
Man, trying to
forgot.
project blame. Yeah, there you go. Take that, Chris. God.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've had a wonderful time tonight entertaining you.
I can't take it no more.
Please, once again,
What are you going to pee?
if you
really
if you liked what you heard, y'all shut the fuck up. If you liked what you heard, go on over to our social media pages: Facebook,
Yes.
Instagram, Twitter. Leave us a comment, a like, a share, whatever you feel the need to, and then head on over to our Patreon page and
Little is $2, man.
give us $2. Stop being a greedy piece of shit. and
Gabe
give us
spends more
$2.
than that
That's
on
it.
beer.
Yeah, this is $1.25. It's a piece of beef jerky.
How's Gabe gonna eat beef jerky if you don't donate?
Yeah. Good point.
Think of someone other than yourselves, just for once, please.
He's talking about you, Gabe.
I know.
All right, awesome.
That's it for me.
That's it. I'm
Signing
done.
out.
That's it.
I'm done.
Goodbye.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
See ya. Bye.